Hello, everyone. Just wanted to give a quick update as far as content goes, kind of as I mentioned previously. And I apologize if I ramble or anything a little bit. I don't have a script or anything or have anything planned for this, so I'm just kind of going off the top of my head. But I just wanted to kind of talk about the content that's been going on the channel recently and kind of wanting to change it up a little bit. But I mean, the overall, not much is going to change, just kind of where things are going. So as of late, the main content that I have been posting about has been the shorts with the Pokemon content. And that is something that I enjoy doing, and I'm going to keep doing that, but I will not be posting it on this channel. This channel has kind of been more for me talking about films and then gaming on the side with like some gaming series that I've done, and then live streams for gaming. And so I feel like the content on the channel has just gotten a little bit wide, where I'm now dipping into like 4 different categories of content, where I'm doing the cards in the shorts, I'm doing streaming every now and then for games, and then I'm doing film stuff, and then just random videos every now and then as well. It's kind of just getting very congested on one spot. So I made a secondary channel for just the hobbies. So that will be everything from the like Pokemon cards and all that series, all of the videos that have been posted so far. They will stay on this channel. But all future ones, and also the previous ones, will be moving over there onto that channel from now on. So if you are here watching for that and you are still interested in that, go check out that channel. It's just Mr. Mac and Doppler and then _ hobbies. I might rename it at some point. I don't really know. But for now, that's what it is. I will be linking the channel or tagging it or whatever down in the description of this video. So if you are interested in that content, and that's the reason you're here, to a lot of the new people, go head over there. They will still be as long as I can. Who knows, with finals coming up in school within the next couple of weeks. But I will be trying to post weekly, as I have been doing over there. And then I have a big backlog of content right now, so I might be able to post more than weekly for a little bit once finals finish up. It really just depends how much time I have. As of right now, I'm staying up way later than I wanted to film this, so it's just kind of going to be one of those things where it's a wait and see. So yeah, pretty much anything that I do over there that is like I'm thinking is a little bit too out from the content over here, being the streaming of games, the game series that I do, and then the film stuff. If I think it's going to be too far out from that, it will be going over there. Another thing is this channel has been very Star Wars focused, and that was intentional. Like, my banner image on here is a clone that was in my XCOM series, which the XCOM series thing might have some news for that in a video in the next week or two. It's gonna be pretty late, but just keep an eye out for a video on that. But this channel has been very Star Wars centered for a very long time, pretty much since I came back to doing content on here. I did the XCOM 2 modded Star Wars series. That went on for, I think, over a year. And then from there, I moved on to doing the Old Republic series, and then that went on for over a year. So I'm kind of sitting around thinking about what I want to do for like content on the channel, and I did the Skeleton Crew stuff when that series was coming out, and I enjoyed that quite a lot. But I just haven't had time. Like, I know Andor's going on right now, and that was something that I did talk about possibly doing a video or two on a while back, like towards the end of Skeleton Crew. I believe I talked about that. I just haven't really had a whole lot of time to get around to it. I I was planning on watching the first season because I still haven't done that. And I just have not gotten the time to do so. So with like content like that, especially while I'm in school, it's probably going to be more like if I do a video on it, it will be a video at the end of the series because doing one every single episode of a series right now is just not feasible for me, at least while I'm like actively in school. It might change a little bit over the summer. I might get a little bit more time, and then if I don't get more time over the summer, the like next fall, I'll have more time just like around places. I'll still be in school and everything, but I might be able to manage it a little bit better. But going back to my original point, I did want to stay centered on the Star Wars content because that's a pretty big reason why I came back to doing YouTube. Is I was very interested in all the Star Wars stuff. And that includes like the XCOM series was the reason I came back. I've had watched other YouTubers do that for years, and I figured why not do it myself and kind of implement some little story into it or something, and that's exactly what I did. And I had a lot of fun doing it, and I got a pretty good amount of feedback. I occasionally get like comments and stuff now, and we're over a year removed. It might be longer than that, I don't even know. But we're very far removed from the series, and it still gets people revisiting it and new people coming to it. So that kind of content, like with the games and with the films and stuff, I do want it mostly centered around Star Wars. And then those like quick reviews that I've been doing for movies will be sprinkled in there every now and then. If I really feel strongly about a movie that I saw, I will do that. But that's kind of the content that I wanted to get back to. And I just thought the like Pokemon shorts specifically, because that's like all I've had time to do recently, because it's pretty quick to edit. That's pretty much like I just felt that it was a little bit further out than what I wanted this channel specifically to be, but I also knew that I still wanted to do it on YouTube because people seem to be enjoying it. So it will be moving to the other channel, and then this channel will be focusing primarily on Star Wars content, and then keeping like those game streams. I know me playing Siege was pretty popular for a while. I don't know if I'll go back to that anytime soon-ish. I don't know. Siege is kind of one of those games that if I start playing, I want to play more of it. So, but yeah, anyway, the gaming streams, they'll be here. I am swapping them back to YouTube just because back and forth between Twitch and YouTube has gotten a little bit annoying for me. It's just added time that I have to wait and then re-upload and all that stuff. So I will be streaming on YouTube for the foreseeable future. If things really get going for streaming, which who knows if that ever happens. YouTube's kind of a crapshoot when it comes to that stuff. But if anything starts happening, if like the channel really blows up, I will probably start multi-streaming. So I'll be on Twitch and YouTube, and then it'll be on both places. But that's far, far in the future if it ever even happens. But the streams, as of right now, if I stream, they will be moving back to YouTube because I just feel like that's more convenient for everyone. And the people that are here supporting the channel are more likely to notice it when it goes up and have chances to watch it, and it's just a little bit more accessible. So I will be moving the streams back to YouTube as well. And yeah, I just kind of wanted to get back in my roots of Star Wars primarily. And then if anything like really pops up that really piques my interest, it'll also be over here. But just that content of like the films and then the games, and then that's pretty much it, is kind of what I want to get the content back to, because I really felt like the most confident in this channel and like how I was feeling posting stuff and whatnot, because overall I'm doing this for fun and I'm hoping that other people find it fun. I'm not someone who's gonna sit here and say, oh, I'm definitely gonna make a career out of this one day. I'm doing it for fun, and I'm doing it for hopefully the fun of other people, and just helping people have a good time, hopefully. So yeah, I just want to get it back to a point where it was the most enjoyable for me, which was back when I was doing, specifically the XCOM series was the most fun I've had on the channel. And then I really enjoy those short little videos talking about the series that I'm on, how I'm liking it and whatnot. And just kind of getting back to that kind of content is what I've been thinking of recently. And then really focusing in on the Star Wars, like I said. I've got a couple videos in mind that I'm going to try to get out within the next week or two. Content will probably be a lot less frequent. I've been able to do the Pokemon shorts weekly. Those will continue weekly on the other channel. But I am just to the point where, like, I liked putting in a little bit more work into videos. And, like, those like, gaming series, like the XCOM series and whatnot that I did those weekly. Well, mostly weekly. There's a couple where I missed it because I had work or something. But I really enjoyed putting out a little bit more effort into the videos and putting out a little bit longer videos. And so I want to go back to doing that. And it'll probably be a lot less frequent. And you won't see my face as much for a while. But, like, I still want to try to get out, like, a video or two a month. Quite a few of them might just be me talking like this. Because there's a lot to talk about all the time when it comes to, like, Star Wars and stuff. So I will be talking about that. I have, like, projects in the back of my mind that I won't bring up because I know me, and there is a chance that I never get around to them because I stack too much on my plate all the time. But I have stuff that I want to do, and it'll just take me a little bit longer to work on things and get anything out in the space for people to see. So I just wanted, that was really one of the main things that I wanted is, like, bullet point wise, was like, I made the new channel for the Pokemon stuff. Channel is going back to the gaming and then the film stuff, primarily focusing on Star Wars like it did before. And then just the content kind of shifting from quick videos to the longer stuff that I liked before. And then, like, with the Siege content that I did when I streamed that, it went back into shorts and it was more digestible in that sense. So it'll kind of still follow the trend that it was about a year ago, I think, is when all of that was going on. It might have been a little longer. I don't know anymore. But yeah, I have definitely rambled on quite a bit, and I don't think I have anything else to talk about. Like I said, I have a couple of videos that I have stored in the back of my brain of topics that I wanted to bring up and talk about, and that sort of thing. So keep an eye out for those. They might be popping up here in the next few weeks or something. Again, finals comes first. I gotta pass all my classes, because I'm paying a lot of money for them, and I would really like to pass said classes. This video will probably be out a day or so after I record it. If I think of anything in the meantime, it'll be down in the description. Otherwise, the description will just be like, thanks for watching, guys. Yeah. But yeah, thanks to all y'all that have been around, though. I really appreciate everything, especially if you've made it this far in the video. And I really hope that I'm just brightening your day a little bit by just hanging out, making some content that you enjoy. Overall, that's really the end goal, is to make people happy and to be happy while doing it. Yeah, I hit 100 subscribers, and that was pretty big. I really appreciate that. I've already talked about it a little bit, but just kind of like revisiting it. I never planned on YouTube being any sort of like big thing. And so even like honestly, the goal is like getting one dedicated viewer or something and then making their day brighter or anything. Like, that's all I can really ask for, is just the chance to make someone else happy while doing something I enjoy. Because, like, there's not really a way in my brain to describe it, like, perfectly, but one of the best feelings, to me anyways, is doing something that you enjoy, and then through that, someone else gains something out of it because it's something they enjoy too, and then there's almost like a bond created there. But that was always my goal with YouTube, is to just, and I never expected it to be big, and I'm by no means big, but 100 is a lot more than I thought I would ever get to. So it's just really cool, and I really appreciate all of you, and I hope that I'm doing some good and brightening your day by that. That's really it. I just took forever to get to that point. But yeah, I'm hoping to at least be on stream once a week over the summer. Obviously, there's some weeks where life might get me, and that doesn't happen as much, but I'll keep you updated. I'm pretty active in the posts section of this channel as far as, like, quick updates for content, but there's just a lot going on, so I wanted to talk about it in person. Yeah, hopefully everything for classes with me goes well. And hopefully I'll have a video of sorts out in the coming weeks here. But that's about it. I've been doing YouTube for like 3 years or whatever, and I still have no clue how to do an outro when talking. So yeah, that's it. Anyway, I hope y'all have a great day, and God bless.